I do not think, with profound respect to my distinguished colleagues, that anything manufactured in Nigeria, that we should impose a tax on it. Because to impose a tax on it is to punish people for producing at home. Excise duty is a levy you impose on goods manufactured at home in Nigeria, as opposed to import duty, which we impose on goods imported from outside. I do not think, with profound respect to my distinguished colleagues, that anything manufactured in Nigeria, that we should impose a tax on it. Because to impose a tax on it is to punish people for producing at home. Whether it is soft drink, it is sweet drinks, the only area in which this might make some sense to me is, for example, things like tobacco. Because it has been very well established that tobacco causes cancer. Any law to prohibit the manufacture of tobacco or to impose high excise duty on it in order to discourage people from smoking, I can see the wisdom. But I drink beer, which contains, by some definition, it may well contain some sugar. And now you put excise duty such that it might become cheaper to import than to produce at home. I think excise duty is not appropriate in this environment at a time when we are trying to ensure that we promote local manufacturing and support the local manufacturing base, which is already virtually disappearing. So I think we have to be careful not to be looking at revenue. Let's not be like the man who sells coffin. And when there is an epidemic, people die, he sells a lot of coffins, and so he makes a lot of money. I don't think government is also about making money. If you must make money from sources that are helpful and are consistent with clear-cut national objectives. I don't think we should support and I oppose any bill that seeks to impose costs or tax or levy on anything manufactured or produced in Nigeria, including this one. Therefore, I suggest that this bill should be terminated at this point.
Well, I think all these it goes with the fiscal policy of the government. And the government at any time can make adjustment in terms of what it feels should be the excise, the rates. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. It can, adjust the rate. So you don't need a bill to adjust rates. It's within the latitude of Minister of Finance or to do that. So I think talking about a bill in this respect is not something. We need to say the truth because some of us here are experienced, we know these facts. And to support the content of the bill as well, what the bill is saying is that those items that do not enhance the health of Nigerians, like alcoholic drinks and all these sugary drinks that are just something you take for, that may not be good for your health, that their profit should be taxed in the way that that money can be harvested and deployed to help, the health sector. It makes sense. But to now create a bill in respect of that, I think is not proper. What we should have done is to come with a motion, to draw the attention of the executive arm of government to make these adjustments. But in any case, I'll put the question, whatever you want, we will do it. Right, those in favor that this bill be read the second time, please say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. That is democracy in action. So by the time it goes to second reading, I think the relevant committee should look at it. Let us not waste our resources.
I represent Borno North Senatorial District. Mr. President, I am supporting the second reading of this bill against the background of the fact that, one, there is donor fatigue, especially with regard to funding our health care requirements. Again, with the advent of the presidency of Donald Trump, he has withdrawn most of the funding that we get from the United States Development Agency, that is USAID. So one of our major sources of funding in our healthcare delivery system has been withdrawn, one, as a result of policy of the Donald Trump administration, and then as a result of donor fatigue. So against this backdrop, this bill is very, very germane and relevant to put excise duty on carbonated, non-alcoholic, and sweetened drinks so that this excise duty can be deployed for our healthcare needs, in view of the fact that these drinks also come with their attendant healthcare requirement and challenges on the population. And again, up to now, we could not meet the 15% requirement by all African countries to make it part of their budget for the healthcare delivery system. We could not meet it. Maybe through that medium, we can be able to meet that target. So against this background, I support the second reading of this bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Issa Jimachocho. Refer to the committee. Custom, yeah, custom. Well, I think it should be joint referral. Committee on Finance, Committee on Customs, and Committee on Health, Secondary, and Tertiary to report back within 4 weeks for bringing the bill forward. And the first one, it shows our passion to help to fund the health sector of this country. Of course, it is said that health is wealth. And so any attempt or any drive to improve on what we have to fund our health sector should be applauded. So we applaud her, we commend her for bringing this forward. Whether it succeeds or not, she has shown her passion for our health sector. I've been reliably informed that what this bill tends to do is already contained in our tax laws. It's within the ambit of our tax law. So, but in any case, these relevant committees will look at what is necessary, what is to be done, and I'm sure they will do the best to make sure that whatever decision they forward to the Senate will be in the best interest of our nation. Thank you very much. The Leader of the Senate.